Hi, today we are going to solve champagne tower. It's a medium problem on Leetcode, but I will try to make it as simple as possible. Here we are given with a problem description. I'm going to explain it in a brief way. Like assume that there is a tap which pours champagne. Uh, let's assume each and every bowl capacity is 1 liter. Suppose if we pour 1 liter of champagne, then the first bowl will get filled. And if you pour additional amount of champagne here, the excess champagne which is present will get divided equally into this bowl as well as into this bowl. And if we keep on pouring additional excess champagne, when these two bowl gets filled, then the additional champagne will go to here as well as to here. From here, it will go to here as well as here. So these are the sample test cases, but we are going. Let's do a example here. Suppose suppose I'm pouring suppose I'm pouring 1 liter. Assume each and every cup's capacity is 1 liter. If I'm pouring 1 liter from the top, this bowl will get filled, right? This bowl will get filled with the champagne. Suppose if I pour 2 liters, since this bowl is already filled, I have an additional liter. This additional liter will get divided equally into this bowl as well as into this bowl. So half liter will come here, the remaining half liter will come here. If I pour 3 liters, I pour another liter, half liter will come here, and this bowl will get filled, and the other half will come here, and this bowl will also get filled. What if I pour another liter, 4 liters? If I pour another another liter, this bowl is already filled, so half liter comes here. Suppose assume half as 50, and another half comes here. But this bowl is also full, so 25 comes here, 25, and another 25 comes here, is 25. The excess champagne in this bowl, another 25 will come here, will be 25. Another 25 will come here. So now this bowl contains 25%. This bowl contains 50%. This bowl contains 25%. This bowl contains 100%. This bowl contains 100%. This bowl contains 100%. Suppose if I pour another liter, it will be 5 liters. If I pour another liter, this is already full. So 50% comes here and 50% comes here. Since this is already full, 25% comes here. So this will become sorry, this will become 50. And another 25 comes here, 25. And from here there is 50, right? 25 comes here, and the additional 25 comes here. So this will be full because already there is 50, and additional 50, we have added with this liter. And this bowl is 50% filled, and this bowl is also 50% filled. So I hope you're getting a pattern. Now what we're going to do is this is completely filled. This is 50% filled. What if I pour another liter, 6 liters? Then there are glasses here as well. We pour another liter. This is already filled. So 50% comes here, 50, and 50 will come here. And since this is already full, 25 will come here, and 25 will come here. Since this glass only contains 50, this will become 75. This will become 75. Since this is already filled, since this is already filled, 12.5 will go to here, 12.5 will go to here. 12.5, 12.5. And now 50, there is 50 right here, right? From this 50, 25 will come here. 25 will come here. This will become 75. But the additional 25, 12.5 will come here. And another 12.5 will come here. So this will become 25. This will also become 25. This is 0. This is 0. This is 75%. This is 100%. Like this. So you're getting an idea, right? So let's remove this. So let's see. So what the, now what the problem statement is asking, like, suppose this is row 0, row 1, row 2, and this is column 0. And in this row, this is column 0, this is column 1, and in this row, this is column 0, column 1, and column 2. If they ask, give me the capacity, suppose in the problem statement, they will ask, they will give amount of water to be poured, and the row and the glass number. Suppose they give, like, in the second row, tell me the amount of water which are in the first bowl. Means this is zeroth bowl, this is first bowl, this is second bowl. If the problem statement asks in the second row, what is the amount of champagne in the first bowl? So you have to give 50% because it is 100, 100, 100, 25, 50, 25. And if they ask in the first row, what is the amount of champagne in the zeroth bowl? You have to written 100. By looking at this, you're getting an idea, right? This is this is like a matrix. Like, this is zeroth row, this is first row, this is second row, and this is zeroth column. In this row it is zeroth column, and in this row it is zeroth column, and it is first column, and in this row it is zeroth column, it is first column, it is second column. Now it is very similar to matrix, but you know how can we how can we store in this matrix? Like, can I keep the first bowl here and the second bowl here, the third bowl here, and a fourth here, fifth here, and sixth here? We don't know the you know if we store like this, we don't know the amount of the size of matrix that we need to use. So what we'll do is, I'll assume, I'll take another color. I'll assume, like, this is 0 through 0th column, right? 0 through 0th column. So I'll represent this here in this cell, and I will represent this. This is first row 0th column here. Means and first row first column here. Means the water which are overflowing from here are going here and here. Means the water which are overflowing from here will go here and here, and the water which are overflowing from here will go here and here. Means the water which are overflowing from here will go here and into this cell, and the water which are overflowing from this bowl will go to second row first column and second row second column. Means the water which are overflowing from this cell will go to second row first column, second row second column. The water which are overflowing from this cell will go to this column, this cell, as well as this cell. The water which are overflowing from this one goes to here, here. The water from here goes to here and here. Now let's dry run. Let's do a dry run. Let's assume I have poured 4 liters of water on the. Suppose if I pour 4 liters of water in the first bowl, then this bowl can hold 1 liter of water. What are the additional amount of water? It is 3 liters. So what I'll do is, the additional 3 liters I have to divide equally in this bowl as well as in this bowl. So this bowl is similar to this one, right? And this one. So there are 4 liters, and this bowl can hold 1 liter, and the remaining 3 liters will be stored here. It is 1.5 here, and it is 1.5 here. And I'll replace this one with one, only one, because it can only hold 1 liter of water. Now I'll come to this cell. And I'll see what is the additional amount of water present in this cell. This cell can only hold 1 liter of water, but there are 0. 5 can only hold 1 liter, but I have 1.5 liters in this bowl. So what is the additional? Additional amount of water is 0.5. In this bowl, there is 0.5 liters of water more. So 0.25 will come here and 0.25 will come here. So into the cell, 0.25 will come, and into the cell, 0.25 will come. And I'll change this to 1 liter. And I'll change this to 1 liter. Now I'll come to this cell, and you'll see there is 0.5 liters of additional water. So 0.25 will come here, 0.25, and the 0.25 will go here, 0.25. So this will become 0.5. This is 0.25, 0.5, 0.25. This will become 1 liter. Now let's see the code. Initially, I'm declaring a matrix of size 101 rows and 101 columns because in the constraints they have mentioned that number of rows and the number of columns will be less than 100. So that's why I'm taking a matrix of size 101 and 101, and I'm initializing the first cell, 0, 0th row and 0th column as the number of letters that they are given to pour, and I'll travel each and every cell. Like let's look at this. Let's look at this example. In the 0th row, there is one column. In the first row, there are two columns. In the second row, there are three columns. Right? Here also, if I remove everything, this 0th row, I'm sorry, 0th row, this is first row, this is second row. The 0th row, there is one column. In this first row, there is two columns. The second row, there are three columns. Means the number of columns are dependent on the row number. So that's why traveling from row 0 to row 100. Since there are only 100 rows, and for every column we are going to the number of rows because the number of columns are dependent on the number of rows. So now if if any cell contains more than 1 liter of water, means suppose if this cell contains 5 liters of water, then what is the excess amount of water? It will be 5 minus 1, means 4. The excess water is 4. So if I have 4 liters of excess water, I have to divide 2 here and 2 to this, and it will contain 1. It will become 1. So look at this. The matrix of row plus 1 and in the same column and in the same column, row plus 1 and in the same column, I'm keeping excess water by 2, and in the matrix of row plus 1 and in the column plus 1, this is column 0, column plus 1 is 1. I'm keeping excess water by 2, and I'm changing this value to 1. And in a similar way, each and every cell will work. Let's see this cell. We have 2 liters of water in this cell. We have 2 liters, but it is greater than 1, right? Then we go inside the loop and we have 1 liter of excess water. So for 1 liter, 0.5 will go to here and 0.5 will go to here, and this will become 1. Will become 1. And when we come into this here, we see that it also has 1 liter of additional water. So 0. Will come to here 5, and 0.5 will come to here, and at the end we'll return the row. Suppose if they give second row and 0th column, will return 0.5. They give second row first column, will return 1 because 0.5 plus 0.5 will be 1. So in this way, we can solve this problem in a very simple way.